Dear Muslims, send the message and tell the hypocrites and their alikes that the Muslims didn't just sit down and watch and started preying on the non-believers like they have rumored and claimed at the beginning of the coronavirus crisis. And they didn't just wait for the non-Muslims to find for them a treatment like they were gossiping and mocking. Tell them that the executive director of the company that owns the most important card in facing coronavirus crisis, the artificial respiration machine ventilator, is a Muslim man. His name is Omar Ishraq, and he announced just a few days ago about his Irish company's Medtronic donation of the intellectual property and industrial design rights, and given it all for free for all the countries of the world to use to save as many lives as possible. Tell them, my friend, that the team of the University of Johns Hopkins, which seeks to produce the fastest testing kit for diagnosing coronavirus, is directed by an Egyptian Muslim doctor. Her name is Hiba Mustafa. Tell them that the thousands of Muslim doctors and specialists are standing on the front lines to face this pandemic. Their situation is like many others, and the first to die in the UK and Spain facing the pandemic were Muslim doctors. They died treating non-Muslims. You have Hisham Yusuf and Adil Tayyar and Alfa Saadu and Habib Zaidi and Amjad Al-Hawrani and Arima Nisreen. May Allah be pleased with them all. Tell them that the personal cleanliness and the hygiene of the Muslims in using water, and I mean specifically here, the shattaf, has helped many people in Europe and America, and after the toilet paper crisis, to the point that Amazon in the first days sold the whole supply of this product. Tell them the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ about the hygiene and the quarantine, taking the physical and medical precautions, has been used, mentioned and pointed out to in these crises, and that the American Professor Craig Considine wrote an article on the famous American Newsweek magazine about the commandments of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ when there is a pandemic, and he stated that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is the first to talk since 14 centuries about the general principles that the modern medicine today acknowledges in facing dangerous epidemics.